Customer brought this bonsai in to be repotted. It's not in great condition, so he wants me to just check out the roots, check out the health of this plant. It was gifted to him, and I think he's been keeping it indoors, which is a no-no for junipers. So we're gonna take it out of this pot. We're gonna look at the roots. We're gonna give it some new soil and some fertilizer, and then get this thing repotted, and then give him some tips as to how to keep it looking healthier. But overall, it's a cool plant. It's got a cool shape to it. Let's get to it. All right, let's start by getting it out of this pot, and then we'll see how the root system's looking. It's pretty loose in this pot, which I don't like, and it's also planted a little bit too high for my liking, so we'll correct that. Okay, so one thing I noticed is it did have bonsai soil around the edges. All around the roots, it was the grower soil still, which is mostly compost and bark, which is not ideal. So we're gonna actually remove all of the soil around these roots and replace it with actual bonsai soil. Just because all that compost and bark, it can start decomposing around the roots and cause root rot if this plant's getting watered frequently. So we're gonna mix it or replace it with a real gritty bonsai mix. That way, even if it's rainy outside or gets watered really frequently, it's gonna drain really well. I did find this really cool curve in the trunk here, so I'm wondering if he would be okay with me taking some artistic liberty to kind of replant this and restyle it a little. I might just do it, see if he likes it. The roots don't look bad. The pot is fine. Now this pot doesn't have wiring holes, it just has drain holes, but that's fine. I'll show you kind of a trick of how to do that, because we are going to wire it into this pot again and keep it a little more stable. I'm just going to do a little bit of pruning. Now, if it were my tree, I might consider doing something with this whole curved root thing. That could always be done at a later date though. You know, you could potentially set this plant in here at a different angle and kind of expose that curve in the root, or we can go back to the way it was, which is like this. I think I'll just go back to the way it was, but at a future date and a future repot, he may want to get crazy with this and change up how this tree looks. Okay, so we're going to use some bonsai wire to prep this pot. So when you don't have holes for the wires to go through, you can actually just secure the wires to each other. We're gonna make a skinny U shape out of both of these, hook them together like so, and then we're gonna feed those through the drain holes. Just like that. We'll add in our bonsai mix. Alright, so I got soil in the bottom. Now I'm going to try to get these wires looped over the roots as much as I can, tighten them down to keep it from having so much of this wobble. It's going to be tricky because there's not a ton of roots to grab onto. Alright, I've got it wired. It's better. It's not perfect as far as the wobble, but it's better than it was. Now let's continue to backfill around it with some soil. It's a lot better. Okay, the other thing to me is this plant is just not as dark green as it should be. I think it needs some fertilizer, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it some Smith's fertilizer. It's a granule. Gonna kind of work that into the top layer of soil, and then once we water that in, it'll start feeding this tree. Okay, next step is I'm going to take some of this preserved super moss and actually top dress this plant. Let me open this up and then I'll explain why. Okay, this moss is going to serve a couple of purposes. Number one is it's going to conserve moisture in this mix. So we are going to be recommending that this customer move this plant outdoors, and obviously it's Texas, it's summer, things dry out really quickly, especially this gritty bonsai mix. So I'm just going to kind of finely shred this stuff up, and we're going to cover this up. That way it'll help lock some of that moisture in. And then it's also going to be decorative and kind of give it that look of having moss growing on there, even though this is preserved dried moss. It's not actually growing there. But I think once we get this on and watered in, it'll look pretty cool. Let me get some scissors. I find if you chop this stuff up with scissors, it'll lay down flatter and just kind of look better in these smaller pots. All right, let's go water this in. We'll pack this moss a little more once it gets hydrated, and we'll be done. It's over here next to the other bonsai. Let's give it a drink. We are good to go.